What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode, what is this, 7 of the Off the Top podcast, where we talk about anything and everything because
it's off the top.
Welcome back. I'm your host, James.
I'm your host, Joseph.
And today is very special because, as you can see, we have a third chair here. We actually have a very special guest. We have one of our friends, Josh, coming in here in just a second. Just to really quickly give you a rundown on who Josh is. We're going to get to the nitty gritty with him. But Josh is a barber, clothing designer, DJ, and just a creative in general. I'll let Joseph say his introduction really quickly.
Yes, sir. So this man we've been friends for years. We went to the same elementary school together. We went to the same high school together. Always been such a positive person, fun to be around. Always lights up the room. Talented barber, and honestly one of the funniest people I know. So yeah, I think that's enough for introduction. Let's bring him in.
So clap it up for our first guest, Josh Arcilla. Hey, who's that guy?
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Josh?
What's going on, bro?
We got a tight setup here, but yeah, we make it work.
Thank you for being here, brother.
No worries.
Thanks for coming through. Me. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sir. So yeah, this is Josh.
Hey,
yeah, really quickly, just let everyone know who you are, bro.
My name is Joshua Arcilla. I don't know. I don't know how to describe myself.
I know. Trust me.
I guess I'm a barber. That's like my main job. Bunch of side hustles.
Yes, sir.
DJing, have the clothing line. Start taking pictures again. All of a sudden, and just doing a lot of things.
Man. Yeah, we'll definitely uncover all of those things
for
man.
Sure.
We did a little research on you.
Yeah, a little bit. A little research on you. From like as far as like we remember, obviously Joseph like prefaced like how he met you. I met you through YFC, I believe it was.
Yeah.
It was YFC.
It was our first camp.
Yeah. It was a camp. What was it?
It was a Mission Renewal.
Mission Renewal, yes.
Wow.
So shout out to everyone listening. That's in YFC.
That was like 10 plus years ago.
Grade 7.
Yeah.
Grade 7.
Wow.
We were in grade 7.
Can you just think of that? 10 plus years?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I feel
it's
old,
insane.
So, actually.
It's insane. So for those that don't know, YFC is Youth for Christ.
Yeah.
It's an organization here in... It's based in like a lot of the GTA area, is it? Or everywhere?
Like in Canada. There's
Canada.
YFC in Canada.
For sure. So yeah, if you want to just talk about your faith really quickly, because I know that's a big thing for you.
Yeah.
And a big part of your life, because obviously that's how we connected. So.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, like growing up, like my parents were always like religious.
Yeah.
Like my whole family. Like I would.
Yo, just stay close to the mic.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
So like even when I was growing up in Malaysia, like my parents.
I didn't even know you grew up in Malaysia.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I grew up in Malaysia.
I thought it was Philippines.
I was born in the Philippines, but then when my sister was born, we moved to Malaysia.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I know English pretty well.
Yeah.
Like
right.
I didn't have an accent or anything.
Yeah.
So like growing up in Malaysia, like my parents, like before school, we would always go to mass.
Yeah.
Like 6 in the morning.
Damn,
like wake up, go to mass, and then go to school after.
Right.
Like it would always be like it was literally just like engraved in our lives.
Right.
And then just growing up, like I guess it was always just such a normal thing for me to have.
Yeah.
And then going to the and even in Malaysia, I was already in the Couples for Christ community.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I joined. There was Kids for Christ because
KFC.
KFC. So I joined there, and then I joined YFC when I actually moved to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then after that, like pretty much my faith has grown in the community.
Yeah. So how did you kind of like when you moved here, like how did you kind of discover that you could join like something like YFC?
We knew we knew a few of the people in
Oh, okay.
in Couples for Christ here.
Couples for Christ,
That's
right.
sick.
Yeah, so when my parents joined, we were just there,
Yeah.
It's
we
very
were there.
welcoming.
Yeah, it's pretty welcoming. As an 11-year-old in Kids for Christ, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You don't want to be part of all the kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So they invited me to go to youth camp, so I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
why
go.
not?
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
awesome, man.
That's
We
awesome.
only asked that because that's gonna be a big part of one of your endeavors that we're gonna get to
Definitely.
a little later.
We'll definitely uncover that.
Yeah,
all of that
exactly.
for sure. But yeah, man. So right off the bat, let's maybe start maybe not from there. We'll definitely kind of smooth over to that.
For
but
sure.
I want to know, bro, just because this man, I've explained to many people that I love when people kind of put me onto new music or just spread that love overall. And you're honestly one of the people that would do that, and I would love when you would do that for sure. Send me songs to listen to on Instagram and shit. I love when you do that. I just want to know, just because I feel like we have similar tastes in music maybe. What have you been kind of listening to this past week?
Right now, it's a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
in terms of rap, Octavian just came out with Rari with Future.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I listened
yeah.
to that.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Actually, kind of.
I didn't listen to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It's
good.
good?
It was pretty
Yeah,
sick.
it was pretty
Okay.
good. Cause it's a two-part track, but it's in an album type.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
it's so weird.
It's
It's
weird.
mad short. It's
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to Joey Badass a little bit because he dropped
Yeah.
his three
Three-song
track
EP.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even long enough to be an EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would consider this one track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think the one with Future was the second one or something. Right?
Yeah.
The second one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, true.
What else have I been listening to?
Yeah. We call this week's picks, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we have
Yes.
our third our guest on this week's picks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've been listening to Victoria Monet, Jaguar,
Okay.
the Jaguar album. That one's actually really good.
Okay.
If you're into female artists,
Of
course.
they're really
Of course.
90s vibes. That's them.
Our episode
Like,
6 will be out by now.
Yeah.
Go listen to that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Pink Sweats. EP.
Oh, yeah. Pink Sweats. Okay.
Pink Sweats EP came out.
How's that?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually if you guys haven't listened to Pink Sweats, he's mostly it's a lot of acoustic. It's just either electric guitar, either electric guitar or a acoustic guitar, and that's it. But
wow.
now he's getting into a bunch of different instruments into his thing. At first it was weird to me,
Yeah.
but now I'm just it's
You
growing.
appreciate
It's going
it.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going on.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's
always appreciate the artist's growth.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Super talented too. I think the one song I listened to was his biggest track or something like that. It's Honesty or something. Or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah, I saw him perform that on open mic on the Genius YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That one's pretty sick. He's mad talented. I haven't actually dove into his work yet.
I haven't either.
No, he's really good. Actually, just to get off topic, Pink Sweat's concert in Toronto was the same day Raptors won.
Whoa!
So
What a day.
Yeah, it was
What a
crazy.
crazy day.
So my girlfriend and I we were at that concert. And he was wearing the Raptors jersey. I'm like, yo, that's sick.
That's
and it said
tough.
Pink Sweats on the back.
That's tough.
And then,
oh man,
dude, this guy before his last song, he was just yeah, he was just yo, I know you guys have a game tonight, so I'm gonna leave it off with this last song. I'm like, yo, this guy's a real one, bro.
That's actually crazy. What? Yo, that night was crazy for you then.
Yeah. So I was
what
like,
a night.
What a fucking night.
I was downtown when the concert ended, and then I asked my boy where he was watching. He said at his house, so I just went to his house after we watched it, and
That's fire.
So it was a night.
That's fire.
Crazy night.
Yeah, so I always remember Pink Sweats for that.
Yeah, we're gonna have another night like that. 2021.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't know about that, just because I'm a little scared about that.
First of all, there's no concerts happening
Yeah,
right now.
I know, yeah.
Except for Division.
Oh yeah,
Which
the
one?
drive.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah,
to be honest.
yeah.
Did you know that was
Nights
happening?
too.
I didn't know.
Did you try?
I tried to get tickets.
Oh,
Yeah.
driving concert.
It's always
What a
funny.
goat.
It's always funny with Division because I would get tickets and then I'd end up being busy, so I'd just sell.
So
out.
have you not seen him live?
No, I've never seen him live.
I've been telling this guy.
Yo, speak
I've
on
seen,
this, please.
I've only seen him once with my
Yeah.
girlfriend, but she's seen him almost basically every time he's been in the city.
Oh,
And like
man.
from one month, like she loves Division, and she put me on heavy, and like yo, if you guys ever get the chance, because I know when I get another chance,
You're
like,
going straight
yo, he might be better live, like which is
Really?
like
Really?
that might be a boost, but like he's just that good live, like
Yeah,
real
yeah.
talk.
Yeah, I listened to like when he sang that, you know, when he was on One Extra, when he did that track with he did One in a Million. Yeah, he did that One in a Million cover. That like his voice is really good.
Crazy.
Straight talent, bro.
Straight
Coming out
talent.
for Toronto too, bro.
Facts.
That's great. Shout out Division. So
Shout out Division.
if you're watching,
Yeah, thanks. Yo, if you're watching,
you're watching
Yeah, that'd be
Division.
sick still.
You guys are sick. So
Yeah.
Some free tickets, yo. We need those.
yeah, we need
Yeah,
those,
thanks.
please. Anything else, bro? Anything you've been kind of consuming this week?
Also, you guys know Cowboy?
Of course, yo.
Cowboy, yeah, his album, Long Live the King.
Yo, I didn't listen to it, but like
I didn't
his
listen to it.
2019 one was super slept on in my opinion.
Yeah,
That joint is hard.
yeah. So I've been listening to that. Also, Loot from.
Loot, yeah. I didn't even try
There's
to listen
so much
to it.
music,
Yeah,
bro.
there's
So much music.
Well, yeah, speak on that.
But Loot, like I kind of slept on him. My boy Chris, shout out to Chris.
Shout out Chris.
He put me
Chris G
on.
the barber.
Yeah, Chris G the
Fades.
barber. Like he put me on Loot,
Yeah.
and like that's one of the albums that I could actually like run to.
Yeah, okay.
I feel you.
Other than listening to podcasts, like this is like one of the albums I could run to because it just like it's boom bap anyways.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
It's
Hella
just steady.
smooth.
Yeah, just steady tracks.
It's that sound. I haven't listened to it yet, but like boom bap is just one of those timeless things when people could like spit on a boom bap
Bruh.
beat.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like to me, like personally, I just feel like that is just one of those timeless things for me.
It'll
Yeah.
never
you know?
get old for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, especially in this generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
The
facts.
turnover for music is like, someone made a good point. It was just like your attention span when it comes to music now. Like I even feel it too. It's like it's quick, but like
Yeah.
when an artist can really grab you with like with his bars, it's like yo, you know he's like real nice. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
Yeah.
Because like you know we mentioned, I don't know what episode it was, but like he likes short albums, and
Yeah.
like I totally feel that now. Like
Facts.
we spoke about the Blue album, not to like ramble on too much, but
Yeah.
like it was hard to like it was like an hour and a half, but like
Yeah,
it
no-
actually grabbed me for like an hour and a half, and I was surprised, like 6-minute tracks and stuff. So I was like, damn,
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
remember last time like something like this has grabbed me for this long.
Right.
Mm.
All right.
So yeah. Joseph, you want to sign off on some picks really quickly?
Yeah,
I
bro.
only have a couple, so
Yeah, I only have a couple still, just because I've been working a lot this week. So
yeah,
I
and
just
we have
wasn't-
our guest here. It's not about us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's really not about us. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know about Fix Tape
Yep.
by Popcorn.
One of my thing,
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
It's
Mama
actually-
Kita's my jam right now,
Yo,
bro.
honestly,
Holy.
Twist
Oh
and
my
Turn
goodness.
is actually my
Yo.
big track, and Good Ass Girl is a big track too.
Oh.
That overall is actually like it's banging for me.
So,
Right?
Yeah.
Summer is
Pop-
here.
Popcorn went off, bro.
Yo, you listen to it too?
Yeah. I listened
oh
to
my
it.
god.
Damn, I
I
don't
should have
know.
mentioned that first. I don't know.
Something like, yo.
Yeah, no,
Holy.
it's something to play for the summer.
Yeah.
So it's kind of winding down, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely when I was listening to this, I was like,
Bro, it
damn.
made me feel
Yeah.
lively.
Yeah, it made me feel like super happy again. Like you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that summer's here.
Sure.
Another one I wanted to mention, my last one actually, is Limbo by
Amine.
Amine.
Yeah.
I never really listened to Amine.
Yo,
to be
me
honest with you.
too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
like-
because, yo, I'm happy you said that, because
Yeah.
after, was it Caroline? I did not want to listen to it.
Really?
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
just
okay.
because that song was so
Played.
overplayed.
Yeah.
Played a
I was
lot.
like, yo, I just don't want to listen. But then, what was that other viral track? Reel It In? I was like, I
Yeah,
really
Reel
like
It
that
In, yeah.
song. I really like that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, not to
Yeah.
sorry to cut you off. Just
No,
go in.
it's cool. It's just because like I don't know, like I've when I heard his stuff, like Caroline, like he sounded cool. Like
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, he sounds nice, but like you said, it was kind of overplayed.
Yeah.
But I always kind of liked his sound, but I just never really got
Super
into
unique.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I listened to Limbo, I'm like, oh shit, this guy could actually
He's
spit.
nice.
You know, the way his delivery on these tracks and the beats on these were actually great.
Bro.
Like I actually liked.
Yo.
Yeah.
I actually really liked the beats on these.
Yeah,
for
they're
real.
actually insane.
Yeah.
And like notably, I just wanted to mention "Compensating" with Young Thug.
Yeah, of course.
Big track
Featuring
Big
Young
track.
Thug.
featuring Young
Yeah.
Thug. We rave about Young Thug
Yo.
over here on Off the Top.
Godfather,
Like we
man.
love Young Thug over here. So and yeah, there's right when I seen Young Thug's name, I'm like, oh, that's the one I'm going. That's
Yeah.
that's the one that's fire. That was
Facts.
fire for sure. And then I figured out that it was produced by Team Minus. So
Shout out to Ajax, man.
shout out to Ajax, shout out to Team
Shout out to
Minus.
Ajax,
Yeah.
man.
Team Minus, if you're watching, shout out to you.
Yeah.
But that's about it from me, bro.
Yeah,
Sign off on
honestly,
yours.
mine are the exact same too.
Oh, yeah,
You basically rounded them out. So, but for just to touch on Amine really quickly, like
Yes,
this is
sir.
my first. I haven't ran through the whole thing, but this is my first like listening experience with him, and you know, like exactly like you, like super unique.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says about him. His voice is like is the grab, right? So
Yeah.
That's true.
his voice is crazy. I really like that song with Jid, and I forgot the other artist on there.
That's a good one too.
And then that song with
Forget.
Slow Tie and two other artists too. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I only listened to it once, but
Me
I'm
too.
gonna go through it again. This is the third week in a row, but I'm gonna mention Mafia Business by Shoreline Mafia.
Shoreline Mafia.
It keeps getting better, so you know.
Oh, it's getting better?
Yeah, I actually like it a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, okay,
Hella
okay.
bangers on there. But yeah, that's really it, man.
Yeah.
Now let's get to the nitty gritty.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. So, interesting today. I guys want to let you know. I was, you know, obviously like all today. I had my day off finally. It was one of those first days
Okay.
off.
Bro.
So I was chilling today, you
Lucky.
know, kind of prepping for this, and I told my boy, my sister's fiance. His name is Alex. He lives downstairs with
Okay,
me.
nice.
He's actually a barber.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he told me that he was asking me what I was saying today, and I was like, yo, I'm just doing this like for off the top, whatever, and he was like, you need a cut? I was like, shout out Alex, bro. I know.
Bro, come
shout
on,
out, shout out.
man. These guys,
go.
man. These guys are shitting on me right now, bro. Yo, you see my
Nah,
shit?
Chris cut me yesterday still.
Chris cut you yesterday?
Yeah.
I'll get
Yeah,
my
bro.
cut tomorrow morning, yo. Promise.
Who do you go
Don't
to?
worry.
Dion.
You go to
Dion,
Dion?
yeah.
Dion's he's low key, bro, but
Yeah,
he's
my guy,
he's
yo.
sick with it.
Shout out Dion Tabs,
Yeah,
man.
shout out, yo, I
At the
seen
Village.
I seen your cuts on Jamie, yo. You're
Yeah.
killing it, man.
Yeah.
Jamie's cuts are
Yeah.
fire. But yeah, like he literally just because like I have the privilege of
Living with the
of living with a barber. So during quarantine, I've been getting
Oh
getting
my
cuts.
God.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, like I just wanted to ask you a couple questions just because like me and Alex, we talk about barbering all the time. I actually was trying to get into barbering at one point.
He caught me a couple times.
I caught Jamie
Yeah,
a couple
that was
times.
How was that?
It was
still.
it wasn't that bad.
It was
I
actually
guess.
good.
Yeah.
Like for
that's good.
like a beginner, like
Yeah.
beginner, that was the when I was like literally just trying,
Yeah.
and I was trying to figure it out.
Him and his cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or me
so,
and his cousin.
So yeah, so when I was like starting out, for me it kind of took a while for me to kind of understand how hair works.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like we all, I get like, obviously, you know, we all have different heads and we all have like,
Yeah.
different,
That's what Dion says all the
different
time.
ways of like our hair like grows differently and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, like, you've been in the game for a while
Yeah,
now.
a couple years now.
I think 3 years now.
3
Yeah.
years now,
Yeah.
like 3 years from like once you started like barbering, like
Yeah.
oh, damn. Like I just want to ask you like how long did it kind of take for you to like kind of get your groove into like
Yeah.
and understanding how
Or
to
like, what even
cut?
got you into barbering in
Yeah.
general?
What got me into barbering was probably Chris.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
The
just
bro.
yeah.
That's the bro. Shout out Chris again.
Shout out to Chris G, the barber,
Yeah,
man.
Chris G.
Yeah,
barber,
'cause
bro.
it was funny because I didn't think I would get into it, to be honest.
Okay.
Like I was in university.
Yeah, we're gonna
Like,
get into that.
Yeah, I had a job at like Sobeys. Like I was grinding out at like the Sobeys warehouse.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't even know that.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
I
that.
remember you were at Best Buy.
Oh no, I've never.
I thought you were at Best Buy.
Oh.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, all good. Yeah. But I was at Sobeys and like it was funny because like when I left Sobeys to go to the Philippines because they wouldn't let me go on vacation.
Wow.
So I was like,
I hate that, man.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, so I literally just went.
course,
I
man.
didn't even tell them.
What?
Yeah, so I went and like literally like the whole month I was there, I was thinking, damn, yo, what am I gonna do when I get back? You know, I have a car to pay for, like a lot
School.
of school,
stuff.
stuff like that. So I was like thinking about like things I could do. Like one thing I was thinking about was like just working retail, something like that.
Shit,
And then
here we are still.
and then barbering just came to mind. So like at first barbering was just my way of getting money. Like
Facts.
like that was the first thing for me, like in terms of barbering. But now it's just become like a place where I can just talk to people,
right? Build a network.
Build connections.
That's the thing about like the barbering world. I just feel like
barber conversations, man.
Yeah.
Barbershop.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like that you could really build a community in a shop, bro. Just because of all the conversations that you know barbers have with like clients and stuff like that.
Talk about anything,
talk about anything. So that I do like I said, I do get my cuts from Alex, but I do kind of miss that barber, like the barbershop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that environment of like, you know, you being with a lot of barbers and stuff like that. So but like going back to the question, like when do you like, how long did it kind of take for you to kind of understand and kind of get in the groove of like, okay, shit, I'm actually doing
like,
nice.
I'm nice at this.
I'm nice at this shit,
Dude.
because you're fucking nice.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
No respect. To be honest, only this year.
Yeah.
Like cause like for I guess the first year I was just really scared of like messing up, and like I would mess up a few times, to be honest, and like
it's gonna happen.
at first it was like discouraging. Like I was thinking like, should I just give up? Should I just go back to just like studying? And then I just kept doing it. Like shout out to Sheer Brilliance, because they actually like just pushed me. Like it's just that hustler mentality. Like they had to kind of instill on me to just keep doing it. And then I had I was only really comfortable like this year. Like especially with just like scissor work. I think scissor work's probably the hardest to do. Like I could, like anyone can do a fade now. But then like cutting the top, like it's hit or miss.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, I totally get it. Just like literally, like Alex was telling me, like that's when you know
differentiate.
That's when you know you're like fucking like really good at barbering, when you can do scissor work. Like shit work is like he's kind of struggling with that too. Not really struggling, but like he doesn't really have.
It's a learning curve.
It's a learning curve. Yeah, it's like one of those things where you kind of need to see and be with someone to like teach you the techniques and stuff. So was it kind of like that for you? Like
I had to. Well, like Chris took a workshop at like Glassbox, like this like pretty prestige like barbershop. Like it,
is that in Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and like they were just teaching like little techniques. Like they would like cut, like they would hold their scissors like upside down like this, like not like cutting like this. They cut it like upside down.
And like
just,
what the benefits are. Like, like
and
why.
that kind of
like ergonomically,
like the whys and stuff like that.
Because like sometimes like cutting is like straining on the wrists. So like doing these little things.
Like this for a minute.
All day, bro. Literally all day.
Yeah, so I had to learn stuff like that.
For sure.
Definitely.
And once I did, it was like,
game over. Nice.
Honestly.
Shout out to Sheer Brilliance too, man. Like I don't like, I'm not a client of Sheer Brilliance, but like that like your shop has been like almost one of like the only shops that are like really branched out in terms of like social media and stuff like that. Because before, like in Ajax, it was like O's are Essence. Like, where are you going?
O's are Essence. Yeah,
right.
For sure.
But then like Sheer Brilliance, I definitely think like took that leap and like took it to the next level of like opening different shops around Durham, stuff like that. So you know what, like shout out to you guys, bro, because like y'all do some good stuff, man.
And like, you know, like I know you like that like shout out to Sheer Brilliance or whatever, but like also shout out to like O's and Essence.
They paved the way.
They paved the way, and those are kind of like old school, like I guess like I could kind of say old school barbershops just because they don't really have like too many like theatrics.
It's bare bones.
It's just bare bones, like classic stuff. So like those guys like paved the way for what Sheer Brilliance is doing. So
the founder of Sheer Brilliance came from Essence, Amjad, right?
Yeah,
he used to cut my bro way back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, he used to cut my bro. I remember like yeah, he's nice, yo.
Damn.
Yeah. No, Amjad's really good.
He's nice.
Like I think he's charging like 60 a
Yeah,
cut now,
yeah,
something
for
like
sure.
that. I'm just like,
well deserved
wow.
though.
Yeah,
You're this deep in the game. You have your own shop.
yeah.
Like, yo, shout out to sheer brilliance,
Sheer
man.
brilliance, man. It looks so sick what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Bro.
What I really wanted to ask you, you mentioned that you were in university, so like, I really wanted to like, what made you really pursue like, barbering as your full time, and like, did you finish school or no?
No, I dropped out.
Yeah.
I
So
dropped
like,
out.
and I remember like, us, all three of us going to the same high school and like having a couple classes with you, like. Your grades were nice, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
no,
like,
I'm
for
being
real.
deadass,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for
I'm being
real.
serious. So
Yeah.
like, that's quite the leap of faith, like that you took, or maybe not so much, but what really made you make that decision? Like, all right, no more school, like I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, so I was in UOIT or OnTech U for like
Ontario Tech now.
Yeah, Ontario Tech. Yeah.
Well, they changed it? What?
Yeah, they changed
still.
it.
I didn't even know
It's
that.
kind of a fire name still.
Yeah,
it sounds
kind of
American.
like it. Yeah.
Ontario Tech.
Yeah. So I was there for first software engineering.
Yeah.
And then
Like, what?
and then switched to computer science. And what really kind of like made that curve into getting back into like the arts was my media arts class. Yeah, so
your elective.
Wow.
Yeah, literally the elective.
In grade 10?
No, in
university.
university.
Yeah,
Because to be honest, in high school I never took arts.
Okay.
Like the only arts I would take would probably just be guitar.
Right.
Yeah, your music. You're in the music classes too.
Yeah, in the
right?
music classes. Like I never went to like visual arts. Like
Yeah.
never
You didn't take
did.
media?
No, I never took
Damn,
media.
that's what
Didn't even
everyone
take
took
yearbook
media.
or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So literally, like it was just through that, like literally, I was like using Photoshop that I torrented,
Yeah,
like
fire.
literally just doing that, and I was making like shirts already for like Youth for Christ. That's kind of
Yeah.
how I got started into like making clothes.
Yeah.
Like it was literally just a simple
Simple
design,
Yeah.
and like people like actually liked it to the point where like they weren't just wearing it during like
Camps.
youth events.
Yeah.
Like they're wearing it outside. And like that actually like got me thinking to like make more.
Yeah.
Make more
That's
shirts.
awesome, man.
Yeah, something
That's
like that.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, and then like I think the hardest part of dropping out was telling my parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
Tell me how that was.
Dude, it was honestly hard because
Yeah.
it was a matter like I was talking to my brother about it, and like we were just going back and forth, and like in the end it's about just telling them, not asking,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because it's like what you want to do, right?
It's your
like,
life. Like, yeah.
yeah,
definitely.
like at some point in your life you think like everything that you're doing in high school or university, it's like you wanna please your parents as much
Make
as you
them
can.
proud.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Still
And
do
I
it
thought-
to
yeah.
some degree.
To some
Yeah,
degree.
exactly. And at some point I didn't think like going into computer science would like really make them proud because I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even when I was in classes, I would just look up tutorials on Photoshop, like and just
Feel
look at
this on the
different,
next level.
just
Yeah.
like looking at different things that like pleased me like to my eye, and
Yeah.
it was distracting, yeah, and like there were people like even in like my programs that didn't know what they wanted to do after university, and that was like unmotivating for me.
Yeah,
and,
so I'm
like,
sitting here right in front of you,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? And
with a piece of paper that I don't know what to do with.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so like I was just like that, like all of that stuff was going through my head, and you know, I just really wanted, like I had to pray about it really,
of course.
and like I was like it was just going through my mind, and finally I just had like the guts to tell them.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
No, I totally get that, man. Just because, like,
Yeah.
just being, I feel like being a creative in general, just because I hear a lot of stories that's kind of similar to yours too. It's just like, a a lot of people are kind of scared to take that leap of faith. Whereas, but just because like of the parent situation and like all that stuff. But I just feel like it's always best to just do whatever to just make yourself like happy, bro. And I can honestly say that I think you made a great decision, bro. Just because I see you like putting your heart and soul into. You will uncover that like soon. But I see you like, you know, putting your heart and soul into what you believe in, and you know that gives you value to your life. Then you know, like no one else could like take that from you.
The checks will come, you know, at the end of the day. Like know. Whatever makes you happy, and like, you know what, to have like. Obviously, as you see here, we're 3 Filipino boys. Like that is hard to do, especially you know, us all 3 of us also being in Catholic households. They tend to be really traditional. You know what I mean? And like, you know, I just want to applaud you because like we said, like, you know, you were great at school, and but to really just like fulfill like your happiness is what I think. People like coming up, like your younger sister, for example, like at least she has an example to go off of. If she wants to do something out of the ordinary, she has like, oh, my big bro did it, so now like so you paved the way for like your siblings or like whoever comes out, the younger generations at the end of the day.
And this is why we kind of wanted to shine light on this, because this could potentially pave the way for anyone who's watching.
Absolutely.
And I just feel like it's an important message to bring out, just because we always kind of preach the word of do whatever makes you happy on here. So but yeah, I just think that's super awesome that you did that, bro.
Oh, praise God, dude.
For real.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, you want to segue into the next?
Yeah, definitely.
So that into the next topic.
Yeah, for sure. So like this, like we said earlier in the beginning of the episode, this man has many talents and has many things that he does. and I just think it's super awesome. We wanted to maybe kind of segue into what kind of got you into DJing.
Because
honestly, bro, like when I see you like doing your thing on there, I'm like, yo, this is sick. This is so sick.
Facts.
Yo, sign off on that,
bro. Before that, like, just want to follow this man real quick on Instagram at JOSHGULLY.
At JOSHGULLY.
You know, underscore. Yeah. Let him know. But yeah, so transitioning from barbering to DJing, like, how'd you get into DJing? We obviously see that you love music.
Definitely.
So like shout out to all the people that put me on like new music. I feel like those,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because those people, like, they build like a whole collection, and it's just like you can listen to anything in terms of like how you're feeling.
Right.
And I think like it like music really got me through high school. I feel like
definitely feel that.
Like shout out to like Tariq that put me on like
shout out Tariq.
Like
shout out to Tariq.
Lou Val, bro.
Shout out Lou Val.
Yeah, like he put me on like new music. Like he put me on like Pro Era, Joey Badass, like Logic, like all like Chance, like during like that Piff days. Like,
that Piff days.
Those
don't get us started on those that Piff days.
Those were crazy times.
Yeah, we were definitely on that Piff wave for sure. Yeah, I just want to sound off real quick. Shout out to Tariq, because he did the same thing for me, bro. Like he put me onto like Chance. He put me onto like just a lot of things. So I totally feel you on that for sure.
And like at that point, those were like tracks that I was actually like feeling like during high school.
So like those are a part of your rotation.
Yeah. And then I guess how I got started to DJing was through YFC again. Like we had a Christmas party where we were planning a Christmas party, and we needed a DJ. So at first I was just thinking I'll give it a try. I was literally just downloading music from YouTube, like YouTube to MP3, making a list of like all the songs.
The younger generation will never know that struggle.
It's a struggle, man.
My God.
Struggle.
Facts.
Yeah, and at that point, like I had to look for like clean music. Obviously it's like Youth for Christ, right? I can't run like like tracks like Mo Bamba. Like honestly, right?
As much as you really want to.
As much as you really want to.
Oh my god.
To be honest, someone did.
Oh,
Someone
really?
did, but it was the clean version.
Of Mo Bamba?
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
You can't do
Right?
that.
So like you know what the part where he's just like fuck shit bitch like it was just quiet.
Silence.
It was like yeah shit. I was like
That's so awkward.
I was dying, but yeah, like I was like getting like clean music and like even like so like when I was like DJing, I was so used to just like doing it on my laptop. I didn't have a controller.
I was
so
just gonna
like,
say like, do you have like an app? Like
yeah, I was just using virtual DJ. So I was like using my mouse. Like there's like a bar where you can like go from like one music, you can hear like the other one.
I know what you mean.
So
I don't know what that little thing is. That little gauge thing.
Yeah, so I was just literally like using my mouse, like going back and forth like that. And like people were saying like, "Yo, you're sick." I'm like, no, like, I don't know about that. And like, and then like I don't know, like people just said like even though like I wasn't good at it, like people liked the songs that I was choosing.
Right.
And I think that's what really got me into it, because like DJing is, I guess, one way of putting people on.
Yeah.
People
for
on
sure.
your music.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
I feel
so
like
like
that.
yeah, so like I bought my first controller, just like a small one.
When was that?
Like, dude, I think that was like maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like at first I was just like doing it in my house, just like doing it for
Bro,
whatever.
That's how you start though.
That's how you
Yeah.
start, bro.
Is you
Yeah.
listen to yourself.
Yeah, and then I would just do it for other like YFC events, and then eventually it branched off into like people outside of YFC. Like
That's so dope, man.
yeah, like
That's a big network. For
Yeah.
those that don't realize.
yeah,
that is a
YFC
big
is
network.
a huge
It's
network.
a big network.
There's a lot of people on there. And
Yeah.
Yo, it's facts. There's
Yeah.
a huge network for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's literally how I got into it, and I started meeting like other DJs once I was like DJing for like other events. Like I thought at that point where I was like DJing for this event, I thought it was good already.
Yeah.
And then when like another person was DJing with me, and he was just like scratching and like doing all this
Right.
stuff, I was like, yo,
Damn.
yo,
Like,
you have to
damn.
teach me, bro.
Yeah.
So I learned from like a bunch of different people.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
how you do it still. Like, so you would say like you were kind of like, I guess, put yourself around people that kind of like made you do it and like helped you like get into DJing.
Yeah.
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 So who are kind of like, so I guess obviously they're like your inspirations on how they inspired you to kind of get into DJing then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, shout them out.
at first maybe like one of them would be like DJ J, like he's from Durham.
Okay.
Fire.
I think
Shout out DJ J.
I met him at like Boss Shisha one time. He was just like,
Wow.
he was literally just like scratching there, and I'm like, yo, this guy's sick.
Yeah.
And like shout out to him, cause like he wouldn't really mentor me, but I would DM him.
Yeah.
And even though he's busy, he's willing
takes
to
the
like
time.
answer questions.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That's
him,
dope.
man.
Shout out
Yeah.
to
We
DJ.
need more people like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
Oops.
one of them is DJ Sush. He's the one that DJ'd with me in like my first actual event.
Hey, okay,
Yeah,
sick.
so yeah, shout out to him, and then shout out to Jason. Remember Jason Abandador?
Yo, shout out to Jason Abandador.
Jason Abandador, Sonya
Yo.
Sue. Cause like
His beats are hard too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason, bro.
Like
He makes
he-
beats too?
Yeah, he makes
Ooh.
beats. So
like straight boom bap
his-
sampling.
Yeah.
It's hard.
yeah, so his cousin Will has the barbershop in Scarborough, Creation.
Yo, this is
Yeah.
one of my questions still.
Yeah, so like he, like well, they had a party one time, and one of the barbers there asked me to DJ. So I was DJing alongside Jason, and like just like our chemistry, just like going back and forth, like it was crazy.
Yo.
And then he was telling me that he was starting like a radio station on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So like he told me to
I've
like
been-
make a mix.
Yeah, I've been
On
peeping
that,
those.
yeah. So like, yeah, that's kind of how I got more into like DJing, just going through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
That's fucking
That
awesome,
is
man.
so awesome. Like I've been seeing shout out to Creation too, another barbershop, started by a group of dudes that that are just passionate about what they do.
Yeah.
And it's just dope to see. I love to see when something like a business opens and they're like obviously open for one thing, but then they like do other things to like, you know, different things to, I don't know, engage with their clients or like, because at the end of the day, like someone could listen to creation mixes and not even get cuts from creation. Yeah, like, that is just awesome. Like that is just so cool.
Yeah, having other things to find, I guess like other audiences engagement. I think that's always a good thing for sure. And like we said, I think one of the episodes you shout out Auntie Lucy's Burgers.
Yeah, and they're doing mixes as well.
They do mixes as well as and a burger joint as well.
Yo,
so like that's just super awesome to
you know
like
what I mean?
Yeah, to like have
different avenues.
Yeah, different avenues and like, you know, killing every avenue.
Some people could know about the burger joint but not know about the DJ, and then vice versa.
And vice versa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it definitely like puts you out there as well, which is awesome. I just wanted to ask you, like, do you see DJing? Obviously, your main thing is being a barber. But like, how do you see like DJing as a part of like? Do you see it as like just a side hustle, or like if that eventually takes off, would you just like?
To be honest, bro, it's just a hobby.
Yeah,
it's just a hobby to me. Yeah, awesome, like man. If people like are willing to pay me to DJ for like certain events, then I'll do it.
Yeah,
but like to be honest, it's more of just like I just love the satisfaction of like having one track and then mixing it with another, and like it like goes well together. Like that's the only thing that like makes me happy about like,
and also like I feel like I'm obviously not a DJ, but like I feel like having like the satisfaction of putting a song on your mix, or like playing a song and having someone be like, oh shit, yo, what song is that? Let me bang that song afterwards too. Like,
or even like, oh my god, I love this song.
Yeah,
you know
I mean? Like, even
oh
that.
my god, remember this song? Like,
yeah.
I feel like that is so cool. Like,
so like
getting a reaction.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to ask you, like, how, like, what does it make you feel when people are like,
dude, it actually feels nice.
You know what I mean?
I get gas, to be honest.
Yo,
it'd be jokes.
You have to.
It's funny sometimes. Like I'll play like the randomest song, and then people would just like go off.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, there's this one time I was DJing for an event, and I randomly just wanted like I just felt playing remember that song We Are Young?
Bro.
I do remember that song.
I play it randomly, everybody starts going off like,
yo, that's crazy.
Is that the crazy? Fire.
Yeah,
that's the
fire. We are young. Yo,
big track.
Big track.
See, you could already tell our reaction from that song.
like it's like that type of tracks that like you won't expect. Yeah. But like when you don't expect it, when you least expect it, like people get amped, bro.
That's so funny. Yo, let me tell you a quick story. Like Alex, he said that he was running the music for his work as well, and then there's like a lot of kids at his work as well, and then he put on, what's that Miley Cyrus joint? It was the biggest track. It was
Party
like
in the USA.
No, not that one. When she was like wildin'. It's not Wrecking Ball. It's not Wrecking Ball. It's something else. It's like Can't Stop or something like that. You know that song?
I know that one.
And we can't stop. Like that. I kind of draw similarities from that. Like if you were to play some song that like everyone knows, you play that and you get the reaction you get. Like how good does that feel? I feel like that feels so good, bro.
Yo, it feels nice, especially with that random ass track.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
What's like a random, like another random track you would like randomly go off to?
Yeah.
For one, like Party in the USA, probably.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Like even like Hoodman would probably just like.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yo, I would probably. Party in the USA is a great track. I would definitely put that on.
I have like a super random one in my head.
Yeah, say it.
Waving Flag by K. I don't know why that's in my head, but like just like a waving flag. I don't know why that one is in my head.
That's like 2K10 or something.
I have one. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
Down. Jay Sean.
Bro, I know every lyric to that song. No cap.
Which one is that? It's like, baby, are you down? Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think I played that song in the car on the way to me driving to Montreal like last month.
I'm dead.
Yo,
oh man, yeah. I feel like those moments have to be one of the best.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like maybe switching gears from like someone from like a random track, but like what do you think is an artist or like a song or I guess an artist that's like kind of like underappreciated that you put on that you like think should get like the same buzz as like those other tracks, but like people can't really hit. Like where are those artists that feel like you feel that are underappreciated?
Like
That's
in terms of like playing
party?
for DJing, like parties.
Yeah.
Probably Beam. Beam, he's like he does soca, but he also does rap at the same time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like he only has a few tracks right now.
I mean,
but
like yeah, clear drawing from
Yeah.
our reaction.
But a lot of them are like like literally yesterday I was like playing on like running ball at King's Court.
Yeah.
And like my
I seen that.
yeah, like my boy asked me to like bring a speaker so we can
Yeah.
run tracks. And like I put on a Beam track.
Yeah.
And everyone's just bumping, like everyone's just
Like
nodding their
feeling it.
heads and like asking me like, yo, who is this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's Beam, bro.
Isn't that a sick feeling though? Like you play
what's
something, you play something, and people are like, "Yo,
Yeah.
give me the artist name, give me all that." Like I
I
want to
want
listen to that.
I'm about to save this right now.
Beam, Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. And then also Baby Keem. I think Baby Keem's underappreciated right now too.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Yo, the video that you would put out of the video you showed me when you were at his concert.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that just seems like
Bro.
such a great time.
It
bro.
was a vibe, bro.
Did you get injured or what? Did you get like?
No.
you got,
Yo,
bruises?
it was mosh pit on mosh pit,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
wild.
I was actually getting like tired out. I had to step out of the pit, and like I was just like there.
Little
And then
breather.
and then when my song came on,
Yeah.
I went back.
Yeah.
I
You
jumped
need
back
to.
in.
You
I
need to
jumped
stop.
back in.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I miss concerts, bro.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I see this like every episode.
Yo,
I feel
no,
like
facts.
actually,
Yeah, I miss concerts, man.
Yo, facts.
They're a vibe. Like imagine now, bro. Like
Yeah.
like
That'd be weird.
Like
It's gonna be so
big
weird.
crowds are like they're looked down upon now.
yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like think about like maybe 6 months. Like it was nothing,
It was
right?
nothing.
Like it was just a regular thing.
Yeah.
But now like you see a big crowd, you're like,
yo,
shame
why
on
are
you, bro.
Yeah, why are y'all together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like we like go on Zoom or something, like you
Yeah.
know, or like meet up somewhere else. But yeah, when people are like going to like club, like not clubs, but like having like some big ass gatherings, I'm like, whoa.
Like the big parties.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is
Like a couple
going on?
people like is cool, but like
Yeah.
goddamn, y'all are throwing a whole ass
Yeah.
like Project X out here. You know
Like
what I mean?
you guys heard of
Yeah.
like that Brampton party?
Oh,
Yeah.
200.
Oh
Was that
my
over 200
goodness.
people, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
What
that.
are y'all doing?
I don't know who
Damn.
thought of that, but
Who made that party too? Like
I had no
just, like,
clue. Yeah, they
Wow.
were trying to get
Bro.
on TV for sure.
Facts.
For sure.
Like they knew what they were doing.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like that mean, yeah. I don't
yeah,
know, bro.
for sure.
But yeah, segueing to our next topic here. Do you wanna take
Yeah,
the reins
bro.
on these?
So of course, if you don't follow Josh, follow Josh.
Follow
Josh Gully underscore.
Gully underscore.
You post a lot of fit pics and you post a lot of gear.
I'm trying to now.
Yeah. You post a lot of fashion stuff. So I just wanted to ask you, like, before we get into real nitty gritty, what kind of got you into like fashion and stuff like that?
Well, I was into fashion. Like, I didn't really get into it. Maybe like probably till college or high school.
Yeah.
But I just remember always, like looking at people and like seeing like just like whatever they're wearing, and it was nice.
Yeah,
Mm.
facts.
I think what really got me into it at first was probably hats. Like I like wearing hats.
Yo.
I like wearing hats.
Oh, talk to me about some hats, bro.
This guy
You're
right
wearing
here.
hats. like the Tisa hat, like
The Tisa hat.
Mitchell and Ness hats.
Oh,
the Obey hats.
Facts.
The Obey
You already know I
hats.
had one of
Yeah.
those.
He had one of those for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, that's
like
shameful.
at first they were all cool. Like
Yeah, yeah,
and
facts.
I wanted a Supreme hat so bad.
Oh my
in
God,
high
yes.
school. Like
5 panels.
So-
the 5 panels.
Five panels,
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
the like, but to be honest,
I thought
like,
you had a couple. You ended up getting a couple, no?
yeah, but I ended up finding out that they were fake, like the high school
Oh,
ones.
really?
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah,
we have to
it's
find
like-
those people, yo.
I
Just kidding.
know.
But we're young and we don't know any better.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Like once you see a deal, you're just like,
Bet.
the bet.
Yeah.
I'll buy it off you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
for
actually
sure.
thought that I looked good in a 5-pound. I did not, guys. Like,
Yo.
I would have like a couple I wear. I'm
I-
like, this looks weird.
I had the same feeling too. To
Yeah,
be honest,
right,
like
yeah.
with I think it was with fitteds. I actually don't look good in fitteds.
Me too, bro. Me too. We started off on this one time, like, bro. Honestly, it gets me sad, but one day I'll just deal with it, bro.
Bro, I think you guys should just deal with it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying, bro.
dead.
Just do it.
I might just do it. I forgot my head size. Like, yo, I remember I used to know my head size and like go to lids all the time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
bro.
awesome, man.
But yeah, like I kind of wanted to maybe like segue into this just because I know for a while that you're kind of like always kind of like from me when I see you on Instagram or whatever, I see you kind of always posting like those sick like fit pics. I'm like, yo, this guy looks so sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like you're always kind of
Don't
been
kill
that
me.
fashionable guy and that stylish guy, and also like I also noticed that ever since I met you in elementary school, you're kind of always that person does not shy away from, you know, like showing your faith in God for sure.
Yeah.
Just because you're always so like, you know, involved with the church and I always see you at church whenever I go.
Yeah.
So to segue into maybe talking about your brand, I just wanted to ask like, how did you kind of put those two pieces of yourself, those
Yeah.
big parts of yourself, and kind of like spew it out into your brand?
Yeah. Like, first of all, like, what is your brand?
Yeah,
Like, what
first
is
of all,
the
what is your
what
brand?
is the name? and-
So my brand is called AI or the Adonai Initiative. It's like basically it's a Catholic inspired like streetwear where I can like kind of express like the beauty of Catholicism, like educate people on the faith just through clothes.
Yeah.
Like what really inspired me to do it is like you know those shirts like you'd see in the Philippines where it's just like big like the Lord is my shepherd or like just big quotes. Like at first I thought like that's kind of corny. I like to me I would like personally just like to me I wouldn't
Like,
I wouldn't wear
aesthetically.
it. Yeah, aesthetically
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear it.
Right.
So I was just thinking like what if I were able to like put
Make
out
them-
something that like people would actually wear and like people
Portray that message.
yeah, it's like a way for me to express my faith without really pushing it on people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So it's called the AI Initiative, and it's was it
Adonai.
Adonai. So why did you choose that name in particular?
So Adonai is the Hebrew name for God. So that's what they called God. So I for a long time when I was thinking about making a clothing line, I just wanted the acronym AI.
Yeah,
But I
that's
didn't.
tough.
I didn't know what
The A and the I should be.
stand for.
Okay,
so
true.
like
True,
so
true.
I had the acronym, but I didn't
That's
know
actually
what
crazy how you found something to fit though.
yeah. So like how I found out the name was so one of our good family friends, he's a priest, and he was like, it's funny because whenever he would come to our house, like because he's in Vancouver right now.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So he would fly in sometimes to like do maybe a seminar or something.
Yeah.
So he would like stay in our house for a bit, and he would stay in my room because I would have a bunk bed.
Okay.
So like
Great.
so there was one time I was just like sleeping. I wake up, this guy's in my room, and he's just like, "Good morning, roomie." I was like, "Yo, father, father."
Yo, father, please.
Father,
That's
father,
crazy.
good morning. He's just like, yeah, we're roomies for the week. I'm like, yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is so awkward. To be honest,
If I woke up to that, I don't know how I'd react.
Yeah,
But to be, like he's a family friend,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Not
It
surprised.
was not. Yeah, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, right,
So
right,
like, yeah. So at that time when he was there, I was like, I was kind of shy to ask him about it.
Yeah.
But when I finally had the guts, I was like telling him like I wanna start a Catholic clothing brand.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to call it.
Yeah.
At first, it's funny because AI to me, at first I wanted it to be like anti-independence because I wanted people to be dependent on God.
Oh.
The way like a child is dependent on,
their
a
mother,
like
mother
on
or
their
father.
parents.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know, when you're a child, you don't ask, you know, when my next meal is.
Yeah.
It's already
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah.
Right.
like
Facts.
kind of like how you depend on God. So
Yeah.
like I told him that, and then he shut that down right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
like and
I
I,
mean,
get
like-
it. I understand it.
Yeah, I mean, like, how long ago was this? Like, how old were you at this time?
I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah,
19.
yeah, I was
Okay.
19. Yeah,
So we're kind of like maybe what year is that in university?
It's like
what-
first year.
probably first year.
First year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I literally had the idea of AI like throughout university, but I only started it like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like he shut that down, and he was like telling me like, you know, what if, like, since it's a Catholic clothing brand, what if you just name it his, like it technically it's his clothing brand because you want
Wow.
you want to show his
His
beauty,
work,
yeah,
yeah.
his work through like your clothes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he said to just name it that.
Oh, so he
And-
gave you that name.
So he gave me the
The
idea.
idea.
So
Oh,
when
yeah.
so like he didn't necessarily say like
Call
to,
it,
to
yeah.
use AI,
Oh, okay, got it.
but like to give it that name or that credit that it deserves. So like
Yeah.
so that's when I thought like add an initiative.
Yeah,
Yo, that's
and
crazy.
you also wanted to fit in with that AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
typically, like, when thinking of like acronym stuff, like the two words come like, or the however many words come first, and then like you just kind of figure out, oh,
Yeah.
this is an acronym.
Yeah.
But like to have the acronym and then like to fit
And
words
then
in,
the
that's
words.
tough, man.
Yeah,
Yo, it's like
it was tough.
Honestly,
It was tough.
it's like putting in the outline and coloring it in, whereas
Yeah.
you
Color
just
it in
colored it in
first, and then,
first,
like,
and then put in the outline. Like,
Dead
real talk.
ass,
Like you
bro,
literally
yeah.
did that for sure.
Yo, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
but like when I seen you do this, I was just like so happy just because I known that you were always kind of into fashion, and then also had that side of, oh, I want to express my faith in God. So you putting those big parts of yourself in like a creative way, I was just like that literally blew our minds
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, like, so what really kind of, because you mentioned that you had the idea, but then you just started a couple years ago. What kind of pushed you to be like, you know what, I'm actually gonna start this. Let's do this.
Like, this is it. Like, screw it.
Yeah.
That's when I dropped out.
Yeah.
So like
Might as well
that-
do all the
yeah,
things.
Yeah. So like that
Yeah.
that was kind of my reason
Yeah.
for dropping out. Like I wanted to start AI, or like start getting into fashion maybe like full time.
Yeah.
And I was like telling my parents about that. At first, like they're a bit disappointed, but like to be honest, like once I saw their faces, I was just like, okay, since I already dropped out, I can't go back.
Yeah.
Like,
So
how are you
I'm
gonna turn those frowns
yeah, how
upside
you gonna
down?
put So I put in work, like so like I stopped playing like League of Legends. I stopped like watching a bunch of movies, and I was just grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome, man.
yeah, so like I was literally just like working on stuff. I still need a logo. I still like need to learn how to like print stuff on a
Yeah.
shirt, like all that. I had to like research that like a lot. And like when I was reaching out to a few like people in I guess in the GTA, like that I knew started a clothing brand, and one of them was Roy.
Roy Pryor. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Shout out to Roy.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Roy. I don't know
Okay,
where
okay.
he is right now. He's like been ghosted,
Yeah,
but like
he stepped away, but
yeah. So like I was asking him about like how to start like a brand, and funny enough, he told me that he was starting a pop-up shop for like multiple
Yeah, I was
brands.
I was gonna ask you about this. The
okay.
collective.
Yeah, the collective.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, he told me like, yo, if you have stuff, like just come through, like we'll save you a spot. And yeah, so that's and at that point I was like, okay, I have a deadline now. I can just like try to put something out and then like,
Go from there.
Yeah, go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. How was that experience, man? Because I actually wish I went there, because I remember you were there. Prior Shop had a section
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
and I think Butter on the Commons.
Butter on
as
the
well
Commas
as-
done, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing big things. Shout out to Butter on the Commons.
Yeah.
But yeah, how was that experience? Like your very first pop-up shop?
Yeah, bro.
Because the
It was
pop-up
nice.
is a big thing now.
Yeah.
Facts.
That is a huge thing.
To be honest, at first I was nervous.
Yeah,
of
for
course.
sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
because like I didn't know the dynamics of it. I didn't know like
How much
How
space
pe-
you have.
how much space I had. Like I kind of knew how much space I had. Like
Yeah.
we saw like the whole
The space.
venue,
Yeah.
Okay.
and like I could kind of imagine what I was gonna do with it.
You're kind of like on the drawing board, just figuring it
Yeah,
out. where-
yeah.
Okay.
And like my first pop up shop, I was just literally like, I thought, what better way to kind of like welcome people into like my little area, than kind of make it comfortable, like make it more welcoming, like make it like my own room. So I literally,
yeah, that's dope.
yeah.
That's
So
dope.
I literally took out all the posters I had off my
Yeah.
wall. I put it on the pop up wall,
Yeah.
and like I had my shirts on the table. I had like I had a Wii. I had like
hard,
a Wii
man.
U,
That's so
and like
sick. So
and like
dope.
and it was like actually like bringing people in because
Yeah.
for
It's
like
super interactive.
it's
Yeah.
interactive. They want to play with the Wii, so
Yeah,
like
right,
I was
right.
like, yeah. So that's how I got their attention. Just like kind of be like as loud as possible.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then like from then it was a good experience, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
like meeting all those people
Mm-hmm.
that started their own brands. I think the hardest part was getting the questions from people. So
Okay.
like cause
Not
you
knowing
know
how to answer them
yeah,
sometimes.
because like being a Catholic brand in a secular world,
Yes.
that takes a toll on
Yeah.
people, and like people have questions
Yeah.
about the faith. Like some people are sharing to me like, oh, I don't really believe in going to church, but like I'm still like Catholic, and then I would kind of explain to them like, or like encourage them to go back to church,
Yeah.
like stuff like that. And then like those were like very fruitful conversations to have.
Right.
And I started to realize like, as if I'm going to keep doing this, I have to actually like learn more about my faith. Like there's so much I need to learn, like so many questions people are asking, and like I was like kind of embarrassed that I couldn't answer some of those questions. So like from then on I was like kind of like getting more into like educating myself on the faith more, and
Right.
it kind of made my faith grow more
Right.
Yeah.
in terms of that too.
Yeah.
So like, because a lot of people they like to think logically.
Yeah.
So like one book to look at in terms of like the logic of being Catholic is Saint Thomas Aquinas.
Okay.
So he has a book called the Summa Theologica. So it's a book on like people would have like rebuttals. So it first starts off with the first chapter is the existence of God. So he explains the logic of the existence of God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like stuff like that. So you'll see the arguments as to why
Yeah.
God doesn't exist,
That's awesome.
and then
Wow.
he would reply with like why he does exist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is a book?
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So I have like it's a huge
Oh,
ass
it's-
book,
okay,
but
okay.
I have like the smaller one.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's kind of like Shakespeare, where like
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like
It's like Spark Notes?
yeah, Spark Notes,
Yeah.
where you like
Take the
there's
main
like
things.
yeah, and then you have like the explanation on the side.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
that's
right.
awesome, man.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
wow. I
so
actually I want to check that out.
Yeah.
I want to check that
yeah
out for sure.
yeah no, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like there's a lot of ways to explain, or like to explain why God exists,
Yeah.
but there like you can't like there's still a like a big role where faith comes to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like as much as you can explain, like
It's up to that person
yeah, it's
now.
up to that person now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
There's only so much you could explain, because like
Yeah.
one thing I had here was actually in the video you put out for your second pop-up shop with the other Catholic brand.
Lord of
Yeah.
Lord King of Kings.
King.
Yeah,
LKK,
so,
yeah.
yeah. So the one
Shouts
thing
to
that
them.
one thing that really stuck out to me at the end of the video was the hardest thing about being Catholic is being a Catholic. And like that really stuck out to me, just because like it made me wonder, like, what are, like, because you're gonna go through like hardships of like having a Catholic brand because of those people.
Yeah.
And like, obviously, like, you're uncovering your faith, like, it kind of pushed you, and I was just wondering, like, how do you feel like you'll address them now? Like, if you could go back, how do you think you would talk to those people now? Because those are kind of like the hardships you're going to continue to go through, right?
Yeah, I think it's more about like listening to what they have to say, and also kind of like understanding their point of view, rather than just saying like, you're wrong, this is the way to, this is how it's supposed to be.
Would you say that's kind of like one of the hardest parts of, like, I guess, trying to connect to them in that way and their understanding of it?
I think so, because a lot of people nowadays are like, they have their opinions, and then when they say it, like, it's done. Like, they don't want to listen. That's
a big problem about this day and age.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I
like,
hate
everywhere.
It.
Like,
that's why I hate arguing.
Yeah.
Like,
all
facts.
Yeah.
No, I definitely get that for sure. Like, and like I said, like, it's super hard to, like, you know, connect with people in that way. But like you said, like, as long as you kind of tell people where you're coming from and educate those people, if they get it, they get it, whatever. Like, I just feel like it's so important. But I just really, like, I just wanted to commend you again, like, for like, you know, doing that and like feeling how you're feeling and expressing how you feel, and in a creative way. Just because honestly, like, before I see AI, like, I don't think I've ever seen. Have you seen?
No,
like,
I've never seen a Catholic-based brand.
I've never seen a Catholic-based brand, a street brand rather. So like, that's where I'm just like, wow, like, that's super awesome, because again, we connect we known each other for a while, and knowing and seeing you merge those big things together, I'm just like, that honestly is such an inspiration. For sure.
Praise
So,
God, dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys like that you guys actually took the time to like really look into it.
Yeah,
for sure,
absolutely,
for sure. Like, we definitely had to look into it for sure, just because it grabbed us for sure. Like, it grabbed us not even like recently, like, it grabbed us a while ago too.
Yeah, because like when I saw like the collective pop up, like, it was like constantly being pushed on the timeline. I saw you. I was like, yo.
I'm like, yo.
Oh, that's crazy. Like, that's awesome, man. And then like puts your brand. I was like, yo, that is incredible. But like, just to relay back a little bit, like to like the more like the fashion side, like what fashion like influences have like kind of been like bestowed upon you, like whether it be like other brands, people, I don't know, celebrities, like
like stories you hear, maybe.
To be honest, a lot of it has come through like a lot of artists. Like, when like Wolfgang came out, like Odd Future, with the Supreme. And it's funny, like even in like grade 6, I was already wearing skinny jeans. And people were like
started, bro.
and people were like calling me out, like, yo, why are you wearing skinny jeans, bro? And then next year everyone's wearing them. I'm like,
wait, people were calling you out?
Yeah.
In grade 6?
That's crazy.
For wearing skinny jeans. Yeah.
In elementary school, in
Yeah.
Berlante.
Yeah.
Were you in Berlante in grade 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. I swear he was. Was it the only elementary school you went to? Or did you go to MT too?
No, I just went to BA.
Okay.
Straight out the bat. Yeah. Yeah, so like
Shout to BA.
Shout to BA still.
shout to
Shout to
BA.
BA still.
I basically went there.
yeah, pretty much everyone knew you.
Yeah, no, honestly, holy, like, yeah, we won't, we won't get into it, but
Don't kill me.
I'm sweating. Yeah, me too.
Don't kill me.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, man. So, but winding down here, like, I just wanted to let you guys know. Please follow this man, JOSHGULLY _. I just wanted to let you guys know, like, what he's been doing, and just the message that he's trying to come across. I think it's just super dope. Do you have anything else to ask him?
That's really it, bro. Like, he's hit it right on the bat. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Push your message, because you know what? It's at the end. It's not yours. Like, it's his message. And whatever makes you happy, just keep going. And for the people out there, what does the future hold for you? Like, where do you want like your barbering to take you? Where do you want your DJing to take you? And where do you want where do you see your brand like later on?
Honestly, like the main thing I really want to do is just like build a community around Ajax. Ajax is my home, man.
Yeah.
Like once I moved to Canada, like it was just Ajax.
Yeah.
And like
facts.
like once I came here, I just
For all three of us.
like just felt right at home.
Yeah.
So like eventually I want to, you know, build up a barbershop out here, and then maybe like even have another, like I was thinking about having also another clothing line on the side, like for the barbershop.
Yeah.
Like I wanted Adonai Initiative to be my way of giving back to like the poor, because I don't know, I just feel weird like profiting off of
I
like
feel you.
a Catholic clothing brand that's like for him.
For sure.
Wow.
So
For
I
sure.
like most of the money I already get, like I tithe or like donate.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to have another clothing line that's like strictly just fashion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah. So like I want to build that clothing line and that barbershop and just like, yeah, just merge that together.
Yeah,
And
that'd be
Ajax. Just put
awesome.
Ajax on the map.
Yo,
Yeah,
facts.
honestly,
That's
man.
that was like kind of our, not our like mission, but like definitely because we noticed like, you know, people like yourself, the reason why we wanted guests on here, where it was to kind of shine light on like people around us, because people our age, shit, there's nothing really better to do out here other than,
Yeah. Other than
you
do
know,
things.
do things, right?
Do
Like,
things, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like hang out with friends, bounce ideas.
Yeah.
It's a I don't know. It's not booming, but like,
Yeah.
you know, there's some creative people out here. The first thing people think about when they hear Canada and creativity is Toronto,
Toronto. Yeah.
right? But you know, we've constantly mentioned before the people that have come from this area, the Durham region. You know, there's some amazing people that have come out here, and there's so many more.
Yeah, man. Like me and Jamie definitely touched on that. We also had a conversation about this off camera. It's just
Yeah.
like we want, like, this isn't really like what I guess is kind of what we're doing here. Like we want to shine light on the people around here too. And there's so many. Honestly, like we round down a list of like so many people that
Yeah.
that are
There's a
coming
lot.
out from here,
Yeah,
man.
there's a
And,
lot.
Like, there's a
T
lot of,
minus we just said today.
yeah. Like shout out T minus if you're watching again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like there's so many people around from here, and like whenever we work downtown, and we always like let people know that we're from here.
Yeah.
We're not really shy about that. We're both proud that we're from here, and we always have kind of like the same reactions. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
for
so
real?
far.
So far.
Yeah.
It's like, I always get that.
I get
Yeah.
that
It's like,
too.
but then this is what always gets people, cause I live like Ajax Pickering. I always say Ajax, but like I always ask, do you know where Scarborough is? And they say yes. It's like, is that far from here? It's like, no. It's like, all right, you drive a little 10 minutes, 15 minutes east,
Fast
and guess
Scarborough.
what? You're in Pickering and Ajax.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Facts.
It's a good
that's
way
what
of
that
explaining it.
and then they were always like, oh. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
not that far now, is it? So like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
they don't really know where Ajax is, I guess,
Yeah,
because like
it's small.
where they live, like they don't
Yeah.
really look past Scarborough, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
I guess I don't blame you guys. It's like fair
No,
enough.
for sure.
But like, yeah, we're out here. We're really out here, man. There's people live here people live here, guys.
Yeah.
I do cool things too.
and do great
Facts.
and do great things like Exhibit A.
Yeah,
Josh Gully, at Josh Gully _ follow
Yes,
that.
sir. But yeah, as we like really wrap up here, is there anyone that you want to thank or shout out like really quickly? Before like obviously we're gonna show this to everyone. So
I'll probably
Yes,
just shout out my family.
Yeah.
Like I knew that they were 100% like supportive of what I was doing
Yep.
when they came to the pop-up shop, when the first pop-up
yo,
shop.
that gives me
Wow.
chills, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, like I didn't even know my
Oh,
parents were
wow.
coming. So when
You
I
didn't even know?
Dog.
I didn't know. So when
My
my
deadass would have cried.
yeah, like when like my siblings were there to like help me out, like
Yeah, of course.
So like when I saw my parents there, like I was like
Oh, that gives
wow.
me chills.
Like-
my gosh.
Like I want them to be like as happy as like they are when they came.
That's
So,
full
like,
circle for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like just keep going from there, and like whatever I'm doing, it's really for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out my family.
All right, bro. That's amazing. Well, thank you, Josh.
Thank you
My
a
bro.
million times.
Thank you for having
Yo.
me,
Of
guys.
course,
Yo.
man.
Josh Gully _
good.
on Instagram. Any other platforms you have that you wanna
Just
get out there?
AI initiative.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
AI initiative.
Yes, sir.
We'll link everything down below,
Yep.
so you can check my man out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. So what do you say?
Yeah, man. Again, thank you so much, and thank you you guys for listening and watching. This is our first guest, and
Yo, a million times.
a million
thank you.
times thank you, and again, like, thank you guys for I guess subscribing, watching, liking the videos. But yeah, I feel like it's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, man. Thank you again, Josh.
Yeah,
Yo, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
this is
bro.
off
good.
the top, man.
This is good.
This is off the top, guys, and
we're
we're
out.
out.